Assalamu alaikum and hi everyone. This is Khalid. Thanks ever so much to each and everyone that come back and watch our videos to learn and grow with us. But today I want to talk about very much important topic, and that is English is not difficult. Your way of learning is. It means you are putting effort but in the wrong way. Many people have been learning English for years. They might have been learning since childhood and probably will be learning till they kick the bucket. Well, have you ever thought about it? Why is that? You might have studied for years, you might have passed the exams, you might know the rules and regulations of grammar, but when it comes to talk in English, your mind goes blanks. The words do not come the way you wanna say something. Why is that? Because English is not difficult. The way you are learning, it is difficult. You may have been applying the wrong way. You may have been applying the wrong method for years. But today I want to talk about the process of learning English, and I will try to help you fix the problems. So stay with me, and I'm going to talk about something practical, not a puppet talk. So let's get started. We are going to talk about some points step by step. We'll understand the situation. We are going to fix the problem. So don't go anywhere. Stay with me and watch this video. Point number 1. Some people are bent on learning English alone. Actually, they might have watched some kind of videos on YouTube. Someone might have told them that, you can learn English alone, and you just, gotta stand in front of the mirror and then you talk to the mirror. But come on, try to understand the situation. Mirror will not help you improve your English. Mirror will not teach you something. You can stand in front of the mirror and prepare yourself for the presentation or speech or something like that. But mirror is just for your reflection. You can see your body language, you can improve your body language, but I don't think mirror will help you to fix your problems. That will help you to work on your presentation skills or speech skills, something like that. Nah? So you are just imagining yourself that mirror will teach you some grammar rules, will teach you something. Mirror will help you to gain the confidence of this and that. No, not at all. That will not help you for that. Secondly, you can learn English alone, but that will be much better if you learn English with someone, and probably not only one person. There should be some people, so that you can have environment, a group of people that they will help you to improve English, because you will have environment. And the best way, I think, will be you get enrolled in some institute where qualified teachers will teach you step by step with proven method, and you will improve a lot. They will teach you some grammar rules, they will make you practice, and there are some different activities that will help you improve English. Well, point number 2, some people take admission but they make one terrible mistake, and that is they don't figure out that in the duration of their course, maybe 4 months, 5 months course duration, are they going somewhere out of the city, or maybe they are going to take admission for other studies, maybe computer course or something like that. So they don't figure out that in the duration of their English language course, are they going to study something else? And maybe they gotta attend their relatives, marriage ceremony. They make many days off, and just because of that, they are unable to take the classes. So what happens, it's pretty natural, when they come back, the course has gone far ahead and they can't understand anything. They ask the classmate that how to say something like that, and what the teacher has taught, and this, and like now they are just going to cover something. Well, if you try your logic, you can easily understand that learning English is like a kind of stairs. Every single grammar topic teaches you something and makes you able to say something or write something, and you are able to say something just because of every single day you come and your teacher teaches you some grammar points, so that you practice that and you are able to say something or write something. Now consider the situation when you do not come for many days. How you are going to cover that? It's something like stairs. When you miss some so many stairs, now you cannot go up. Okay, so this is the problem. Point number 3, knowingly or unknowingly, so many learners are telling a lie to themselves. Yes, indeed. Somehow knowingly or unknowingly, so many learners are telling a lie to themselves that I have some status, I have some knowledge, I am something, or I'm not that much ignorant, or I'm not quite, unaware of the things. I know some grammar rules and regulations, so I will not practice. So I shall not make any mistake. I will stay, I will hold it, I will wait when the course is done, then I will practice, because that way will help me a lot. Many learners, they don't want to practice right now because they are in the process of learning. They consider once I am done with the course, then I will be able to make practice in a perfect manner, or I will not make mistake. So if I start now, I will make mistakes, so I shall not start practicing. Well, brothers and sisters, it is reverse in English. You gotta understand the situation, you gotta accept the reality that you are a learner, you will make mistakes, and your mistakes will help you learn English. Point number 4, vocabulary kinds. So many learners are unaware of the vocabulary types. Actually, there are 3 kinds of vocabularies, and many people do not tend to work on all the types of vocabularies. They just focus on one, and that is I'm gonna share with you. Number 1 kind is that one word vocabulary. Okay, every single word is individual word, and that word has a meaning. The second one is phrasal verb. When any kind of verb is attached with adverb or preposition, then it changes its meaning. Okay, for example, look at, look after, look for. And the third one is idiomatic expressions. Many people call them chunks or phrases, and they are just more than 1 or 2 words, the combination of 4 or 5 words together. So society has decent understanding about that. When they come together, it has different meaning. For example, you might have heard a lot that might is right, tit for tat. These kind of expressions are idiomatic expressions, and they have decent understanding among the society, so people understand them. Now I'm gonna give you a brilliant example so that you will understand the situation. Okay, the thing is that take the example of one word vocabulary, and that is die. Okay, phrasal verb will be pass away, and idiomatic expression will be kick the bucket. So now see, when you check idiomatic expressions, kick the bucket, when you check them in the dictionary individually, every single word, so you will never be able to understand its meaning. But in the society, everybody understands that this idiomatic expression, when these common words come together, kick the bucket, it has different meaning. So this is really important. Majority of the people do not understand the situation, and they just want to work on one word vocabulary. That is why they cannot speak, actually they cannot express 100%. They do not have the richness of the language. Their language is just very simple and plain, so they just make simple sentences. They get stuck a lot when they have to express themselves in detail or something like that. Okay, now point number 5, major topics in grammar. What a pity if you just can realize the situation that in English there are not many thousands or hundreds and thousands topics in the grammar. No, not at all. There are just few topics, 6 to 8 major topics. So if you just understand them, you can easily speak everything. But the thing is that we spend entire life learning these grammar topics, and even then we are unable to say something. And these are the topics we can easily count on fingers. Number 1, parts of speech, tenses, modal verb, passive voice, conditional sentences, quoted reported speech, figures of speech. So when we work on these kind of topic, and when we understand something, we can speak easily. One blind mistake so many learners do, and that is they just never complete their grammar circle. They take admission somewhere and they study 1 or 2 topics, then they leave. They start learning alone, standing in front of the mirror and trying to say something, and then they want to cover other topics of the grammar. It doesn't go that way. Okay, somehow they take admission again and they study some more topic, and then they leave. Like this way they cannot complete the circle of the grammar. That is why they are unable to say something. They feel frustrated, they feel irritated, they feel intimidated, and somehow many learners make one more mistake, and I have observed that is a kind of terrible one. Like when a grammar teacher teaches them something, grammar teacher tries to give his or her 100%, but according to student mindset, some students understand 80%, some understand 90%, some understand maybe 70%, 80%, or maybe 60%, 50%, or maybe somehow 20 or 30%. But that is just understanding. Applying is something else. Now when it comes to apply and practice, so many learners fail and they feel frustrated, they feel fear, they feel uncomfortable. This is the problem. Point number 6, difference between conversation and discussion. Well, so many people do not realize the fact that actually conversation means when you complete your somehow parts of speech or tenses, now you are able to have the conversation. You can ask to your friends, you can talk to your family members that like, what have you met in the dinner? Did you go to the college today? You cannot sit here, I am sitting here, please do not use my mobile, this and that. Like, these things are just conversation. But very much important thing is that when we want to talk about education, politics, religion, career, business, job, technology, love marriage, arranged marriage, and so many things, then for that we must have our ideology, perspective, so that we can talk about something. So when we get enrolled in any institute, we have one question, and that is, how to say something. But later on, when we cover 1 or 2 topics of the grammar, now our second question is what to say. So for that, we have to have some ideology, so we can share our ideology with the people. Actually, if we don't have our ideology, perspective, our opinion about anything, so we gotta watch something, so that different kind of topic, when we watch different videos, then our ideology and perspective is enhanced. Secondly, we can read something, so that different kind of books will help us to improve our perspective and ideology. So these things will help us to complete the circle of speaking. Now, last but not least, some people are triggered by this learning process several times. Like in school, we are taught English, but we do not pay attention to it. In college, our teachers, again, they try their level best to teach us, but that time we don't want to study. And then when we go to the university, then we realize, we stumble upon it's important that English is very much important. Then we call our friend that, do you have any teacher that can instantly teach me English? I gotta learn English, I gotta improve very fast, please help me, because in my university classes everybody is speaking in English, I am not speaking in English, so please help me. Then we go and get enrolled somewhere, but we gotta understand the situation. English is not difficult, we gotta go through the process, and that process will help us to improve our English. English is not a monster, it's just a language. The day when you stop studying it and you try to use it, that day English will stop being difficult for you. You just need to change your method, and for sure English will become easy for you.